Hello there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We are having a look at your singles reading. If you are single looking for new love in your life, this is the reading for you. The time period here will cover through to the end of 2023, which is November and December. We're going to see what energies are activating, what's highlighted for you, what challenge may come up, and blessings headed your way. So if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. And if you do find that you enjoy your reading, please take a moment and press that like button there. It really does let me know you resonate with the reading on some level, and it also lets YouTube know to show it to more people. So I thank you very much in advance for that. The first energy we've got coming out here is travel. Now, the travel energy may represent that some of you are obviously going on vacation. Yay! All right, probably just what the doctor ordered right now. When we get the travel card out of this particular deck, you could possibly either just be going away to recharge your energy, have a little bit of fun, and possibly, if you're open to it, you might meet someone while you are on vacation. So this can be something where it's just short and sweet. It's just fun. It just enhances your vacation. But it could also be something where you discover that you live in the same city or the same neighborhood. And this can be something that has the potential to go a little bit longer. So that can be quite exciting there. The travel energy can also show that some of you may be relocating in some way, whether you're changing your place of residence where you live, or maybe you're moving to a different city, a different job. There is this element of movement that's coming in here for this particular energy. All right. But the travel energy, if you need a break, okay, and you've had some ups and downs here, Saggy, this might be exactly what the doctor ordered for you. And even if you don't meet anyone on vacation, it's something that really does help elevate your own energy and put you in a better space to be open and to meet new people. We have True Gem coming out here for you as well. So number one, you are being reminded that you are unique, just like this beautiful gemstone on there. You are unique, and it's time to allow yourself to shine, know your worth, and don't settle for second best. The True Gem energy also represents that there may be someone coming towards you that is a gift from spirit. And the True Gem energy, they are priceless. So this is something that you may have manifested. Maybe you've already met somebody, or it is just, here you go, Sagittarius. It is your time to find love, and here you go. Some sparkly energy there for you. The True Gem can be that, like it's a person who you're just like, oh my goodness, you're just like so precious, right? Precious little connection there. But it could also be somebody that is actually successful, and they may have a little bit of money to burn. Interesting energy there. So there may be someone who is very successful in their own right. We do have short term coming in here, so I feel like coupled with that travel energy, a little vacation romance, okay, a little bit of summer loving opening up for some of you there, okay? But the short term energy can also represent that in the very short term, okay, you may find love in your life, okay, but it could possibly be a little bit short-lived, or you're finding people that maybe just want a short-term connection, and you might be sitting there railing at the fates a little bit, saying, why on earth don't people want long-term? And so in that energy there, it may be time to switch up a little bit how you meet new people. So if you're, trying to meet people at a bar, can go either way, right? If you're trying to meet people online, right, that can, again, go either way, but it's a lot of work meeting people online, and you can't always trust what you see, and you're missing a whole bunch of information, right? And you're missing the body language, you're missing someone's voice, right? All that kind of stuff that we need to connect with people. So it may be that you find that you're just making those little short-term connections, and, this can be quite frustrating for you. So sometimes what we need to do in this energy is switch things up a little bit, get a little bit creative, take some time off, right? Because the travel energy can just be about taking some time off, looking for love, and taking care of you. But I do feel here that some of you are perhaps just kind of mending a little bit of a broken heart. Now, it can be something that maybe just, you find a little bit of a trigger or something, and you're just like, no, I'm just going to work on me. You do have a birthday coming up. And, when we do have our birthdays coming up, this is turning over an astrological new leaf. And this is where we do focus on ourselves, our needs, our wants, our goals. This focuses on our outlook and our perspective on life. So if you've perhaps just had those short-term connections, then this can be where you really do turn things around in this energy. But I do feel like, that at least someone out there might have a little bit of a vacation romance. And no, it may not necessarily go the long term, but you never know. All right. But short term can also represent some quick energy, so quickly turning things around, but you do need to open yourself up to it in this energy. We've got kindness coming in here for you guys. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Beautiful energy here, no matter what your situation is, whether you, welcome someone into your world or let someone down easy. Kindness and caring and compassion is the way to go. We don't want any regrets. We don't want any baggage hanging over our head, right? So be kind, not just to other people, but also to yourself. And this can help you open up. But this also shows the energy that you are putting out into the universe, and it's beautiful. And we all know what we put out is what comes back to us. Like attracts like. And so when you put out this beautiful, kind, loving energy, this is what you're opening the door to welcome back in your life. We also have action coming in here. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. And yes, so get ready for some action. The floodgates might be about to open for some of you here. And but you're encouraged to make some moves though. When we're encouraged to take action, we're getting out of our comfort zone, we're freeing ourselves from any kind of restrictive energy, and we are getting ourselves out there. So get ready to spread your wings and fly here, Saggies, whether you are just opening your heart to love or actually getting out there and meeting new people, getting a little creative how you meet people as well. It's not always easy, but whatever it is, make a move in some way, in some direction. Even if all it is making a move to, sign up for like a dating website, even if you're not interested really in doing like online dating or something, or maybe you sign up for some social group or, a class of some kind, right? Something that just gets you out there and mingling with people. Once you make some moves, the floodgates open there. We have trust coming here as well. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Trust your intuition always. Trust your senses. Trust any signs that you're seeing here, because, I do feel like you've got a little bit of luck on your side. Okay. I also do feel that you are gaining a little bit of insight into yourself, into what it is that you really, really want. And I feel like you're leaving the door open to be just a little bit flexible, which is actually a really good thing, because when we try and control things, we try and force things into existence, or we're only keeping our eye on one specific thing, right? Then we're narrowing our options there. So I do feel here that you need to trust your judgment, trust your intuition, and ultimately trust in the powers that be, that you are being aligned with love in your life. All right. Current energy, we've got judgment. Here we go. All right. Just like that short-term energy with a broken heart on there, we are letting things go. When we get the judgment card, you are seeing the light. You are gaining clarity, insights, and you are also recognizing or revealing things that have been hidden. The judgment card is where we do make a final decision, a final judgment. Do we forgive? Do we release? Do we let go? Do we find freedom? Do we move forward? Do we give ourselves another chance? There may be some surprises headed your way, or some of you may have been doing a little bit of healing. We're just coming out of eclipse season. We're feeling the after effects of the eclipse still. There's a reactivation of the eclipse on around New Year's time, right? Great big turning point for a lot of people. But the Judgment card is very important for you because, of course, if you are a Saggy sun sign, then you do have a birthday coming up. And birthdays are funny little things, because realistically, our birthday is our astrological new year. So just like our calendar new year, which for you both come within a month of each other or so. But the thing is we do reflect. We do contemplate things a little bit, and we think about the future, and sometimes we're making some very important decisions there. So in the Judgment energy, you might be making some very important decisions. There's a healing element that comes in here, but there's also an opening up, right? I'm going to let go of my old baggage. I'm going to let go of restrictions and inhibitions. I'm going to let go of any doubt, and I'm going to open myself up to new beginnings and see where the wind blows me, see what happens. And so it's a great energy where we can cleanse and purge, and where we're preparing ourselves for the year ahead. We're preparing ourselves for that future and for our next steps. But you've got to do a little bit of decision making there in that energy. So whether you're writing some intentions down, whether you are maybe writing some things down that you want to burn away with the next full moon, it's preparing you for what is to come. Now, the Judgment card can also really highlight your spiritual self, your intuition, which helps you to make decisions, right? Do I catch and release, or do I catch and keep? All right. So if you are out there getting yourself out, meeting people, you got to sometimes make some judgment calls, right? And you've got to just decide, okay, do I want to keep going with this connection, or is this just not giving me all of the right kind of feels? So you might have some very important decisions to make, and you might need to make them rather quickly in that. So just keep your eye pointed towards the future. Keep your heart open, right? But make sure you do trust your intuition. Challenges headed your way. Oh, there we go. Okay. Challenge is the Hanged Man energy. Oh dear. Okay. So we don't always love to see the Hanged Man. Why? Delays. Feels like there's nothing going on. It's like I'm just hanging out here in this freaking tree and I'm just waiting for something to happen. So part of the challenge for some of you here is playing the waiting game. And we don't love to hear it, but sometimes it serves a purpose. And especially as we do come up to our birthdays, right? Again, it's where we're really kind of in the reflecting mode a little bit. It's where we're making some decisions, and it's where we're really focused on us, right? We're focused on you. It's perfectly normal and acceptable, mind you, to go within and to just work on you. Because if you don't work on you, and if you don't take that time, and if you don't figure out what it is you're looking for, then we're bound to repeat the past. So the Hanged Man is actually serving a really important purpose for you. Number one, it's teaching you some patience. Maybe you don't need that lesson, but it is. The Hanged Man is also an energy that's really helping you to surrender, to release, to let go. The Hanged Man, if we think about having a whole bunch of a change in our pocket, right? You got a bunch of coins in your pocket, and they're perfectly fine. They're sitting in your pocket until you turn upside down, do a little bit of a handstand or something, right? What's going to happen? All the change is going to fall out of your pocket because it's not anchored down. It's not something that you necessarily need. It's all those little bits and pieces that are very heavy and they weigh on you, right? But they're not really worth that much, right? Or they're not necessarily needed, right? So in this energy, we can really use the Hanged Man sometimes to lighten our load, to help us release things, to help us let go, Judgment card, right? And this is a freeing energy. You like your freedom, Saggy. You don't like things holding you back or hanging you up. right? So, sometimes being turning the world on its head a little bit, or being willing to cut some cords, is really going to benefit you. Now, the Hangman also does bring in an energy of perspective, looking at things in a different way. And usually you're really good with that, Saggy, right? You've got an open mind. You're usually a little bit philosophical. You do look at the big picture, but we all do kind of get a little bit stuck in a rut sometimes, and we sometimes can't see the forest through the trees. So the Hanged Man is saying, I'm not here to hinder you. I'm here to help you. And I'm here to help you step back and open up a little bit. Because there is this little bit of restrictive energy coming in. And, some of you have had a lot of ups and downs over the last few months, especially like in your work arena. And it may have been just this area where love has taken a back seat, or you've had some other challenges and struggles to deal with. So, taking that step back can be, while frustrating, it can be very important for you. But I also do think here that there's something here that you don't know, or that you can't see at the moment. And the Hanged Man, even though the Hanged Man is slowing you down, it is also helping you open up and helping you to reconnect with your own energy. And this is where you get some enlightenment, you get, a little bit of clarity, and you can see things in that different way, and it can really help you open up. So these energies here are working together, even though the Hanged Man is probably causing you all kinds of grief, right? So it's not easy to let things go. It's not easy to see the big picture. It's not easy to figure out, what do I truly want? It's not easy to make decisions, and it's sometimes really not easy to be patient, right? But that's exactly the energy that's coming in here for you. And as frustrating as it is very beneficial for you, all right? Because it's helping to set you free. The blessings headed your way, though, we do have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So very interesting. So like I already mentioned, as I do this reading, we've just come out of an eclipse. And we've come out of eclipse season in October, right? We had the new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra. And then the end of October on the 28th, we actually had that full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. And this is a massive chapter that has been shut down, that has been closed, right? And so this is a big release for you. I mean, would you look at these, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 big energies for you, right? Major arcana, all three coming out for you. So this is a huge, significant couple of months for you guys. Again, a big turning point for you. And I think a lot of enlightenment is coming in for you here. The Hierophant, of course, is that Taurus energy. So very much linked with that full moon. So we are feeling the hangover effects of these eclipses, and we'll feel them for the next 6 months or so. And right now we're still in that energy for right until about the middle of November, actually, until we've got a new moon in Scorpio. And this is teaching us something, higher level learning. We're ascending to new levels. Some of you are really on the path to a spiritual awakening here. And it's like something's got to finish before something new can come in. So you are on the path to enlightenment. You are feeling this huge energetic shift here. And this is actually, believe it or not, helping you to open your heart and to find your true path to love. Because helping you to be fully involved and fully willing to embrace new love and new connections into your life. And that's not always the easiest thing to do. The Hierophant can show that you are looking at next level connections, right? You're looking at someone who is, maybe can match your intellect, right? Because you do kind of get a little bit philosophical every once in a while, right? And, you do like to learn things, and, you like to expand your mind, expand your energy. And in the Hierophant energy, because it does speak to some wisdom, you may be looking for that person, that kind of connection where you can really have some very deep conversations with, and not just surface level. This is showing that there is a huge energy of cleansing, purging, and releasing that is still active for you right now. And it's opening doors for you, a lot of doors. You're getting the resources that you need to find love. You are getting the clarity that you need to look forward and be open to love. And it's very important. Now, the Hierophant is also the marriage card, right? So in your blessings position, this can mean that there's someone coming towards you. The universe is aligning people, situations, and events for you to meet somebody who wants what you want. And in the Hierophant, it's a higher level of commitment, right? Whether that is, a family, or whether that's just a long-term love, a long-term relationship, whatever that looks like to you. It may or may not involve marriage, right? But it's this commitment level that's coming in here. And if you've just been finding short term, or maybe you've been just, making these short term connections, you may find that the tables are being turned right now. Maybe you are looking for something a little bit different than what you've been looking for in the past. And this is where you may also finally be opening the doors to something a little bit more solid, right? That commitment that you're looking for, that bond. So you could be opening the door to a Taurus person, but I do feel really more strongly that because we've had the final eclipse in Taurus, we won't have another one for I think 8-9 years. This is this big element of change here for you. Some of you may be seeking out some counsel, some help, some guidance in love, okay? Because the Hierophant does quite often have somebody seeking out some sort of advisor, a spiritual advisor, religious advisor, or just somebody who is, maybe really good at setting people up, at bringing people together, right? So you might be joining not necessarily a dating site with this energy. I would say something a little bit more personal, a little bit more one-on-one. And there are these dating people out there. I don't even know what you call them, fixer-upper people or something. Anyways, and they will actually take a more one-on-one approach to helping people find love. So they'll talk to you, you'll give you a little interview or whatever, and then you will actually meet people. So you're not sitting there online for hours on end. And because the Hierophant also has to do with some money, with that Taurus energy with money, right? It might be a service that you pay for, but it's probably well worth it. All right, in that energy. So a little bit of a weird sidebar there for some of you, okay? But that could be it. But you may also have a friend that hooks you up with someone here as well. But huge energy coming in here for you. So, keep that open mind, keep that open heart, keep doing whatever you're doing, because you are on the right track to finding love. Thank you. But again, some of you, Hanged Man, if you're feeling stuck in a rut, you may need to take a load off. Right? We did start out your reading with the travel element there, and not everyone is in a position where you can go on vacation. Maybe you don't have time off work, or maybe you don't have the money to go somewhere. But even if it's just a couple of days, even a staycation, just something where you can maybe spend some time with yourself, do some things that are fun for you, declutter your life in some way, right? Cleanse, purge your energy. This can be really, really, really beneficial for you, right? And it'll just kind of kickstart something forward for you. But big energies for you, big turning point for you, I feel. Yeah, regeneration coming in here for you. Okay, this is a time of growth and rebirth for you. Fresh energy, new beginnings is beautiful energy, but part of the regeneration is you recharging yourself, recharging your energy. We do have growth. You've been through a lot of ups and downs. And now it's you're rising up again, right? So things may have burned away, things may have been extracted out of your life, but now is a time of growth. When we regenerate something, we feel reborn again. We feel like we're a little bit more alive, and we feel a lot more in tune with who we are in this energy. So whether this is spiritual, energetic, emotional, whatever it happens to be for you, get ready for a lot of growth. And it is exciting, right? But it's been a journey for you. All right. But you're about to see some results. We also have by the book coming in here. Now it's card number 11. 11s do represent fresh energy, new beginnings. And the by the book energy is, really saying that there's no need to reinvent the wheel when you're looking for love. Follow the path that other people have followed that has made them successful. So, for example, if you know a friend that has used a dating service or gone on some websites, or maybe they joined a club, or maybe they met somebody somewhere and it turned out okay. Follow in the path that other people have forged, because we can spend a lot of time reinventing the wheel, sometimes just to end up exactly where we started or exactly where other people have been. So piggyback on other people's success, right? They've paved the groundwork for you. All right. Now all you need to do is follow in their tracks. The by the book is also a little bit of help, right? And guidance, right? We've got these elephants on this card, right? And elephants, when they're walking in the train, right? They sometimes hold each other's tails, kind of like kindergarten kids holding on to the rope or holding on to each other's hand. And so in this energy, this is saying that there may be a helping hand for you somewhere, and we see that with the Hierophant energy anyway. So whether it's a friend that maybe wants to hook you up with somebody, or maybe it's a service or something that can just get you out meeting new people, I feel face to face is probably a little bit important for you. Online and stuff like that is just fine, and if that floats your boat and if that works for you, great. But it may have lost its luster. So in that energy, I do feel like face to face with people might be very important for you to really make that connection that you might be looking for. And so again, you might need a little bit of help. Maybe you, with the by the book energy with some friends there, maybe you do join some sort of social group or something like that, or you pick up a creative hobby or something, or you go if your neighborhood pub has, like, some of these pubs these days have like paint nights, right? And where it doesn't matter if you're an artist or you even know how to draw or anything like that, but you have you all get together and you've got like your paint and usually an instructor, but I think things usually erupt in giggles and laughter as you go along in your evening. And, but it's a good time, right? Everyone's just there to have a good time and no one's being judgy. So something like that could be really fun for you, right? So, just throwing that out there, but I do feel like there's a little bit of support and somewhere around for you to find that love. All right. But there is new energy coming in here for you. We got this big, big, big energy of cleanse and purge, and a little bit of patience may still be required, but have faith. Hierophant, have faith, right? Have faith that there's love out there. Stay open to it, right? Just keep on doing what you're doing. You are very much on track. You might not feel like it, but you are on track. I'm going to leave that there for you, Saggy. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of 2023. I'll still post more videos and everything, money readings, and I've also got Christmas readings and things like that all coming up in the year ahead outlook as well. So keep your eyes peeled for those. But happy birthday in advance. And I do feel this is a huge door opening for you guys. So have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.